Hey, what up everybody? Holmes here and welcome back to more Demon Souls walkthrough. Real walkthrough, no bullshit. This is not a playthrough, it is a walkthrough with strategies and tactics. Yeah. First off, we're gonna be leveling up here, bumping up some dex so we can dex. Intelligence. I left it at 18 just so we can have 3 slots, because the reason why I'm doing that it's because there is this weapon buff that I want. It's the cursed weapon, and that thing boosts up your attack by a shitload, so you're gonna want that if you want to have an easier time with enemies. But note that the drawback is it'll constantly drain your health, but it's not as devastating as Power Within from Dark Souls 1. So don't think it's gonna like drain your health like super fast. Okay, so don't worry. It will start taking away your health bit by bit, but it won't just like eat away at your health rapidly. Okay, so don't worry. And I bought a lot of arrows so because we're gonna be sniping a dragon on this level for 1-4, and this is the second last level, and in the next video you guys will see the final level of Demon Souls. And right here I'm just depositing stuff that I don't need, such as these upgrade stones and some healing up, heal items, and some useless weaponry. Don't need a cap anymore. We can drop this ring of magical nature. Ring of Avarice, I'm just gonna leave that on just so I can get more souls if I can remember to equip it right before boss fights. And I'm gonna be withdrawing as much arrows as I can, so I can like top off my arrows, because we're gonna be sniping a dragon, and this dragon takes quite a few arrows to take down. So yeah, and I'm gonna be grabbing the white arrows because those are the strongest arrows, I think. And oh yeah, wait, what am I doing here? By the way, this is a voiced over walkthrough commentary, so well, not walkthrough, but it's a voiced over commentary. So gonna have to unequip the enchant weapon, replace it with the curse weapon. This is gonna be really nice. Okay, so make sure you equip that before you head on over to 1-4, because the boss there, he hits pretty hard, so you're gonna want to have a weapon that can hit hard as well, so he can kick his ass. And we can't start off a walkthrough without doing a little bit of suicide. Yeah. We don't want to be getting killed in World 1-4 and in human form, and changing the world tendency to a bit shifting to dark, you know. So wanna stay in not hollow form, soul form, and then if you die during like along the runs, the world tendency won't shift dark and enemies won't be tougher. I don't know if the world tendency affects bosses, so I know it affects enemies. I don't know about boss. So if anyone knows, one of you Demon Souls expert, let me know if it does or not. Alright, so right off the bat here, there is 3 archers on this dragon. I'm not really sure what dragon this is. Yeah, I don't know which dragon this is. It might be the red dragon, I don't know. I think some people are speculating that this is the red dragon that you shot down, and then it dropped down here. And in the world of 1-2, you know how the red dragon, you shoot him and then he dies in the distance and then he falls here, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what this dragon is. Maybe it's the red dragon, I'm not really sure. I don't want to be confirming anything here. And 3 black phantoms, they're not that much of a threat. Make sure you fight them one-on-one, okay? You don't want to fight 3 of them at once. This guy right here, this guy with a long sword, he has the Penetrator sword, so it does hit a good amount of damage, so make sure you don't let him hit you. And yeah, our katana does a good amount of damage too, so you ain't the only one that got a good weapon there, buddy. Alright, so just bait him to attack. He does have this stabbing, the thrusting attack, and he has I don't know if he has any combos. He has a rolling and then he has a rolling attack, so when he rolls he'll attack afterwards, so be careful. Oh, it seems like he does have a combo, okay. It might be the combo that the Penetrator does. The 3-hit combo, I think. Or was it 2-hit? I don't know. It's one of them. I don't really study the Penetrator's attack patterns, because if you have Bior, the Penetrator is no problem. He's pretty much a joke, because a Bior can take him down by himself. Alright, next, you want to grab this big dude over there. The guy that looks kind of like Bior. The one with the Tower Knight shield and the Phalanx Spear. I'm not really sure if that's what's called, but that spear, it's the same design that when you first trigger the Phalanx boss fight, the spear shoots out from the gate. It's like that. And I accidentally hit the chick here. I was going for the guy, and then like he moved, and then the arrow ended up hitting the chick. So I'm like, oh shit, you know, I don't want both of them to be on my ass, because the chick shoots white arrows. She also has this bow called the white bow, which I believe is the strongest bow in the game, and I don't have it equipped because it requires some strength, and I didn't want to add that up just to use it. It requires 30 strength, I believe. But if you're two-handing it, which you have to, if you're using a bow, you have to two-hand it. I think it subtracts. It's supposed to take out half of what you need, but I don't know if that applies in Demon Souls, because I do have 18 strength, and when I two-hand it, I still can't use it. But in Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls, I believe, if you want this certain weapon, and then like if it requires 30 strength and you have 15, you can equip it. So yeah, I don't know about Demon Souls. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's like 1.5 or something for Demon Souls. Not really sure. So that's the reason why I don't have the white bow equipped. So I was planning to fight this guy, but he ended up just walking around, so I ended up just killing him with my arrows, which I didn't want to do. I was expecting a fight from him, but he just kept walking back and forth, you know, so there's nothing I can do. But the thing you want to be careful about the guy, the heavy, is be careful with the Phalanx Spear, because if that thing hits you, even if you block it, there's a high chance that it will drop your shield durability by a lot, because it seems like that thing cuts down on durability a lot. So if you keep blocking his attack, there's before the fight's over, there's a chance that your shield will be broken. So be careful with that guy. Now for this chick, as you guys can see, she just cast Firestorm, I believe. So that's her unique attack. She has bow. She also has this like a scimitar. And if you get in too close on her, I think she starts pulling out Firestorm. Or maybe that's just an HP thing. I'm not really sure about that. But if you kill her fast enough, she won't be able to cast Firestorm. But if you lag it, I feel like if you stay too close to her for too long, she starts casting Firestorm. Or if she gets stuck in a corner, she'll start casting Firestorm. So best way to evade the Firestorm is just to back up. Don't stick too close to her, because you don't know where that shit's gonna be popping up. Okay, so yeah, be careful about that. And I did die a couple of times in this level, so you guys might see a little bit of weird transitions, because I was careless. And then because these guys, they hit freaking hard, and if you let your guard down, these guys will kill you. So be careful. This guy, he shouldn't be a problem. It takes one backstab to get rid of. There is 2 guys upstairs. Well, actually 3. 2 archers, 1 ninja. So you don't have to take them on if you don't want to. But be really careful about this bitch right here, the red eye dual heavy sword thing. Yeah, this guy hits pretty freaking hard. There's a good chance that he can one-shot you too. If not, he'll two-shot you. Definitely two-shot you. So be really careful about this guy. Don't take him lightly. And if you guys want to go back down for the archers, you guys can. Note that there is a ninja down here though, so don't let him whack ya. So take care of the archer. There is one right here. There's one right below me, I think. Yeah, he's right there. And too bad in Demon Souls you can't do a dropping attack, so can't kill him the easy way. And there should be a ninja around here. If you go after the archers, the ninja will definitely come after you. But since the ninja jumped down, I was just gonna ditch him, but came back up just in time to die. Alright, pick this up. Oh, can't carry this. Okay. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's get over to the boss. This guy looks really devastating, but he's not. He just has a shitload of HP, and all he does is breathe fire. So, pretty much a cheesing fight. So what you want to do here is you want to wait for this dragon to burn this fat guy to death. Now, this is totally optional. You don't have to wait for him to burn to death. You can just speedrun past him, and which I will highly recommend you just speedrun through this bridge part, because the dragon can hit you with the fire, and I've been getting KO by the fire. Okay, so yeah, I didn't want to mess with the fire thing, so I just decided to run right past him. Now, right here is the bitch part. This is the most pain in the ass part right here, because the dragon's breathing fire, and he has a set pattern. Left, right, okay, so fire goes to the left, doesn't really reach all the way to the left, and then from the left to the right. Okay, so what you want to do here is when he moves the fire to the left, you want to start running, okay? And Bior, if you save Bior and he survived the penetrator fight, he will be here distracting the dragon. But if he's not here, it doesn't matter. The dragon will still have the same fucking pattern, so make sure you read it well. What I like to do is when it moves from the right to the left, you make a beeline for the gate, okay? And just stick to the right and you'll be fine. From the right to the left, okay? Not the left to the right, from the right to the left. Start running, stick to the right and start running. And if you guys want to take down this dragon right here, it's pretty much a good idea to take him down right here, okay? Because if you die in the boss fight, you're gonna have to rerun that little part in the beginning. But the 3 black phantoms will not be alive anymore if you kill them. If you speed ran past them the first time, they will still be alive. And right here, I just sped it up like ×3, triple speed, because it took a while for me to kill him, so triple speed here. But yeah, if you didn't kill those 3 black phantoms, they will still be there. If you kill them, they won't be there anymore. Okay, so but everything else will be there, like the red eye knights and stuff, and the dragon will still be there. Okay, so if you kill the dragon on this run, he won't be there anymore. And don't bother shooting the dragon while he's in the first level. Like when he's in the bottom burning the fat guys. Don't bother shooting him there, because he eventually flies over here to the top, okay, like to where he is at now. So what you want to do is you just want to get through the part with Bior. You want to get through that part, because that part is the hardest part to get through, in my opinion, because I've died multiple times trying to figure out the pattern and trying to get the timing down. So yeah, that's the most dangerous part for this level. So make sure you bring a lot of arrows. Don't waste them all on the first level when he burns the bad guys. Save all your arrows for this part when he gets on the top of the castle, starts burning the stairways, you know, and then snipe him from here. And after you kill him, if you die in the boss fight and then you come back from the beginning, the dragon won't be here anymore, so you don't have to deal with like trying to dodge his fire and trying to get to the boss, because it can be frustrating trying to dodge the dragon's fire and trying to beat the boss, because if you fuck up on the boss, you're gonna have to do the fire. If you fuck up on the fire, you're gonna have to keep doing on the keep trying to dodge the fire, so it's pretty annoying. So I just decided to snipe him here, get it over with. He also gives you I don't know, a soul, I don't know what's called, but it gives you some boiling soul, and I think you can use that to upgrade a weapon. I'm not really sure about boss weapons in this game, but yeah, he'll give you that, and he'll also give you some souls to level up. And if yours survives this fight, I think he gives you something if you go when you go back to your Nexus. So after defeating a dragon, a large flame scale demon. So, and you can also pick up all the items that are on this little path here. There is quite a few items to pick up. And here's Bjorn.
Leave the flying lizard to me. May light shine upon our lord and our proud.
What flying lizard? What are you talking about? He's dead. Okay, and there's a lot of souls lying around here.
We managed, did we? That leaping lizard was more trouble than expected. Now, you go on ahead. You know me. I need a nap. That swooping monstrosity was quite a drain on me.
What? You're not gonna help me fight the old, like, King Allant? Yo, bastard. It'll be. I feel like King Allant would be too easy if Bjorn hangs around with you in the boss fight, but you know, he's not gonna. So the boss fight ain't that easy.
My father is up above. Well, what's left of him anyway? He's transformed into a fiendish demon. I began this quest in a search for truth, but it seems I was a fool to even try. Please, kill my father. In his degenerated state, he can only bring peril to the lands. This key fits the Boletaria mausoleum. Inside the mausoleum are my father's two swords, Soulbrand and Demonbrand. Use them to bring an end to this madness.
Okay, I think this key fits. The thing he's talking about is in the world of 1-1, where the first Red-Eye Knight appears. I could be wrong, but that's the area I can think of that has a door that it cannot be opened. So, if you guys want to open that door, make sure you go back for it before you kill the next boss. Not King Allant, the next boss. Oh, well, not next, but the next boss. Which is the final boss. So make sure you go back for it if you guys want to trigger that event. I did miss it. I'm not really sure what it's about, because I told you guys before, didn't really explore for Demon Soul, so I don't know all the events and stuff. Okay, here is Ostrava. He's gone evil, I guess. And be careful if you're using a normal shield, because his sword, it seems like it has magic attacks. So if you're blocking it with a normal shield, there's a high chance that the damage can still go through, because I did try blocking it with the Knight shield and I still took damage even though I went to block it. So yeah, be really careful when you block it with a normal shield. And what am I checking here? What am I checking? I don't know what I was doing there. And yeah, you could skip Ostrava if you don't want to fight him. So it's not a must. You could just speed run past him and head on over to this elevator and then pull the lever and you'll go up. Just clearing out the items, the consumables here, so I don't accidentally like heal up with a crescent move grass when I took a devastating hit. And I slapped on the Ring of Avarice. I replaced the Thief's Ring with the Ring of Avarice just because there's no point of me having a Thief Ring, because it's a boss fight. It's the second to final boss fight, and for the final boss fight there is no level. You just walk to him and you guys will see. But yeah, there's no point in having a Thief Ring on. the old King Allant. Alright, so for this boss fight, you want to power up with the cursed weapon. And be careful about his first attack. Usually it's a dash. Sometimes he does do this AoE attack that he'll pull off in this fight. Like that one right there. Make sure you get a lot of distance from that one, because there's a high potential that that one can KO you in one shot, okay? It's a pretty devastating move, so make sure you run far away when he does that. Or you can cancel it out. If you're within range, you can attack him and cancel that attack. Be careful about his little wave attacks. Sometimes when he swings, there are these like little aura that flies out of his sword. It's kind of like Getsuga Tensho from Bleach. Ichigo's Getsuga Tensho. So yeah, be careful about that. He likes doing this dash move right here if you're too far away. After he does that, he can get 2 to 3 hits in afterwards. Be careful, because he does do that fade away attack with that wave shit. I don't know what it is actually. But yeah, he also has this grab move that he did not perform during this fight, but he does grab you and it will drain one of your soul level, okay? So make sure you don't get grabbed by him. And it'll kill you instantly after he drains your soul level, I think. But it does do a lot of damage, and it drains your soul level, so be sure not to get grabbed. And I think that's pretty much all his attacks. And here is his soul.
How did you defeat my precious demon? No human has an appetite for souls such as you. The rest is up to the old one. If it is to be, then you shall be beckoned.
Okay. And I'm back to the Nexus, and there is going to be a little cutscene once we get back to the Nexus. That's pretty crazy. Now at this point, I don't think I can level up anymore. So if you have souls, you guys can save it for NG+. If you guys are planning to go through the game again, you guys can save the souls for it. Or you guys can just waste all the souls on merchants. Make sure you don't fall in the hole. I think you die instantly if you do. And make sure you don't talk to the maiden in black if you want to stay here for, well, to buy stuff or repair stuff, or go to another world to upgrade or something like that. Because once you talk to her, she drags you into the next world, okay? So just keep that in mind. And thank you all for watching. I hope this video has been helpful and entertaining. And join me next time when we take on the final level of Demon Souls. Yeah, I'll see you guys then. Holmes out.